This video was made to review and criticize the material in it, and is not intended to be a substitute for the original work. I do not own the material or any part of the show in this video. Please support HBO by watching the full episode and show on HBO or any other platform that legally streams it. Links to the official sites are available in the description box below. This video is intended to fall under the general guidelines of fair use and is edited as to not compete with the original work. As an aspiring writer and artist, my goal is to comment, review, criticize and learn from the work. Thank you for understanding. Welcome to Watcher. Today we're watching episode 58. And before we begin, please don't leave any spoilers in the comment section. I'd really appreciate that. And most importantly, thank you so much for the support and for joining me on this adventure. If you're new here and enjoyed this, then please subscribe and leave a like. That would be awesome. So I've been thinking about who Sansa wrote that letter to. I have a far-fetched thought. What if she wrote to the Lannisters? To Cersei? On first impression, it would be stupid, as Cersei believes that it was Sansa who was behind Joffrey's death. But let's say that Brienne told Sansa about Jaime and her relation to Jaime, who now also controls the Lannister army. And what if Sansa in that letter also revealed that Baelish was behind Joffrey's death? Remember, her relationship to Baelish is over. She has realized who he is and does not care much for him now, I think. Wouldn't all of this change things? Maybe the Lannisters would ally themselves with Jon and Sansa, cause the Boltons did kinda betray the Lannisters as well. This possibly would result in a scenario in which Jaime abandons the siege on the Tullys and instead goes against the Freys, or just leaves them and helps the Starks instead. Then maybe this is how things would look. The remaining Starks and Lannisters, together with the Tullys and the other smaller allies, versus the Boltons and their allies, as well as Vale. Only for what's going on up north. The south is obviously another discussion and mess. But the other interesting thing is the Hound. I wonder where he's heading now. I don't think he would go looking for a fight with those raiders alone. But then again, who knows when it comes to him. He is quite a brute. I personally want him to get involved with the main story somehow. To meet up with some interesting characters that we all love. Or hate. Maybe coming across Sansa again? That would be cool. Anyway, too much speculation this time. Let's just jump into the episode. Oh, and also, I expect us to see what happens to Arya, cause she's about to die, although I don't believe that she will. Will be interesting to see how she gets out of that one. But this season has started to get really good, certainly the second half of it.
But now I seek vengeance on Sansa the whore.
Oh, here we go. So she took the advice. Now, where's Arya? What? Why did you go there? What can she do?
You're good at that.
Apparently I'm wrong.
I've always liked bad men. So we'd fight, and I'd put a hole in them. Then I'd feel terrible. So I'd patch them up.
Oh, really? Maybe the wound wasn't that deep. As it happened, it looked pretty bad.
You should come with us.
No, I don't want that. Go back to Westeros.
Where will you go?
Essos is east, and Westeros is west. But what's west of Westeros?
Good question. Let's take a look. That would be interesting. What if there was a secret place? Some undiscovered place?
Sleep is the only way you will heal.
Now go to sleep for a bit. That was fast.
You allowed to know how to kiss?
Are those the raiders? Maybe not.
Right.
But I think I remember that baldy. I bet the Hound is coming here soon. Yep, here he is. You'll get an axe to the head. Oops. Well. You kinda deserve that.
Where's the other one? The one with the yellow cloak.
Fuck you!
Those are your last words. Fuck you. Come on, you can...
The Hound is so epic. So the Hound went for revenge.
Daenerys Axio Erudi Deniara.
Made a pact with fanatics. I did.
We know what happened over at Westeros in the capital when we made a pact with fanatics. Maybe this will go better.
I hope you're right about this expedition of yours.
If I don't return, you'll know I was wrong.
I think you will return.
We need friends in Westeros, and we need ships.
But is it smart to leave Tyrion at this time? I don't know if the timing was correct. But maybe it was. Varys is smart.
They demand to see you, Your Grace. Who permitted them inside the Red Keep?
Really, Tommen?
Your Grace, His Holiness the High Septon wishes to speak with you at the Great Sept of Baelor.
These dudes are irritating me every time I see them.
If you refuse to come of your own free will,
Oh, yeah. What are you gonna do about it?
order your man to step aside or there will be violence.
First time I'm rooting for the Mountain.
I choose violence.
This is what you wanted. Who's up next? Lancel? You wanted this? She is loving it. The High Bird has gone too far in my opinion.
Please tell His High Holiness he's always welcome to visit.
What a power flex. Let's go. Can't believe I'm rooting for Cersei and the Mountain. What a demonstration. Lovely. Oh, will you meet up with Jaime again? I know you were supposed to go and talk to the Blackfish. This will be interesting. I forgot about this. A nice reunion. Wanna see Brienne and Jaime now.
You think they're fucking?
That's what he's thinking about.
Well, he'd fuck her, that's for sure. And she'd fuck him, don't you think?
He might be correct about that.
I never thought you'd find her. I just assumed Sansa was dead.
Oh, this will be interesting.
What the hell are you doing here?
I've come for the Blackfish. Lady Sansa desires to take her ancestral seat back from the Boltons.
Here we go. Here we go. This is crucial.
Riverrun was granted to the Freys by royal decree.
As a reward for betraying Robb Stark and slaughtering his family.
Exactly.
You are on opposite sides right now.
Don't ask me to betray my own house.
What do you propose?
Allow me to enter Riverrun under a flag of truce.
Yeah, come on. It's worth a try.
If I persuade him to abandon the castle, you'll grant us safe passage north.
You have my word.
Still wonder who that letter was to. Oh, Oathkeeper.
I have achieved that purpose.
Will always be yours.
Should I fail to persuade the Blackfish to surrender, and if you attack the castle, honor compels me to fight for Sansa's kin, to fight you.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Let's hope so. Man, she would hate that. And so would he. I think they like each other.
I don't know her signature. I don't know you.
Well, that's also a problem. I understand why he is suspicious, but how can we persuade him?
Sir Jaime kept his word to your niece, Catelyn Stark.
Come on, please.
She's exactly like her mother.
That gave me goosebumps for some reason.
I don't have enough men to help her take Winterfell.
You can at least try and help her somehow.
But this is my house.
This didn't go as we thought it would. You tried your best, Brienne. People are stubborn.
Tell her I failed.
Problem after problem. We need to think about that situation. Maybe there is something else we can do.
Where are you going?
She has lost all control.
Your place is in the gallery.
Guys, I don't think you know what you are doing. Remember, Cersei always gets what she wants, somehow.
The Father judges us all. If you break his laws, you will be punished.
That hurts her a lot. You could see it in her eyes. She's like, I've lost my son completely. A brainwashed kid.
The Crown has decided that from this day forward, trial by combat will be forbidden throughout the seven...
Oh, that is huge. Because that was her plan. Using the mountain. You should have gone with Jaime. Man. What a troubling episode. Everything is going against us. He looks a bit broken as well. A lost boy.
The old rumor you told me about. Is it just a rumor or something more?
Come on, speak up. More? Is that all we get?
Much more.
Really? Much more?
Why don't either of you ever drink?
I hate his habits with alcohol. He is an alcoholic. Probably worse than Cersei.
Anyone not drinking is disrespecting our queen.
Just an excuse. Is she back? No.
The masters have come for their property.
Are you sure about that?
Have my word, you'll be properly fed and clothed from now.
I have your word.
Everyone is questioning his word.
My uncle will never surrender the castle, sir.
Good death is all he can hope for. But you have a child now, I've heard.
A son I've never met, born of a wife. And I haven't seen since our first night together.
You should be with them both. I can arrange that, you realize. Comfortable rooms for your Casterly Rock.
Do you imagine yourself a decent person?
I'll remind you that our houses are at war.
I think those are fair questions.
Rebelling against the crown does have consequences.
Says the man who shoved his sword through his king's back. How do you live with yourself?
I think you don't know him that well, Edmure. Some points are fair though.
I was your sister's prisoner once. I admired her.
I'm loving this conversation.
Catelyn and Cersei. They'd do anything to protect their babies.
That's true.
I love Cersei. And to get back to her, I have to take Riverrun. I'll send for your baby boy. And I'll launch him into Riverrun with a catapult.
Jaime's nasty side.
And if I have to slaughter every Tully who ever lived to get back to her, that's what I'll do.
That's the mad Jaime. Did you see his face? So vicious. Who is that? Is that Lord Edmure? I don't know if I should call him Lord any longer, but...
I demand entry.
Don't let him in. Why do you think the people who murdered his king at the Red Wedding would decide to let him come home? Because it's a trap, you idiot.
Come on. Yeah, if you want to die, let him in.
You are not lord of this castle, my lord.
Is this how we are losing the castle? Have we been outplayed?
Lower the drawbridge!
What's the plan, Jaime? Is he here to betray Blackfish?
Welcome home, my lord. Command all the forces within the castle to lay down their arms. Open the gates.
You see, Blackfish was correct. Experienced. Jaime just outplayed everyone.
Find the Blackfish, put him in irons, and hand him over to the Freys.
Man, wow. The end of the Blackfish. Will you guys get away? You should go with them.
Come with us.
Yes.
Before, in the Red Wedding, I'm not running again.
Old man, Sansa needs you.
You'll serve Sansa far better than I ever could.
Why not both of you? Like, come on, guys. No, I wanted him to live, to survive. Everything I just said in the intro. Set on fire. It's good for the story.
Bring him to me.
He died, fighting my lord.
How do you feel about that, Jaime? All for nothing. A hopeless episode. Nothing has gone our way. So, they really came to attack. Alright, so a quick prediction. The Greyjoys will come and save the day. Or night. Or week.
The slavers no more talking from you. Your talking gave us this.
So Tyrion's strategy didn't work either.
The pyramid is the only place in the city we can defend. We stay here.
Daenerys is on her way though. And so are the Greyjoys. Is she back? Oh, perfect timing. Still looking for that dude?
Again.
Oh.
What the fuck are you doing here?
This will be interesting.
Any particular reason?
There are men. Or they were.
For what they did?
Nearby Sept and murdered the villagers. Why do you want them?
Same reason.
Maybe you can join these guys.
They're mine.
It's the Brotherhood's good name they've dragged through the dirt.
Fuck your name, they're mine.
The Hound, calm down. Come on, honestly. They are about to die.
You can have one of them.
I know which one he wants.
No. We hang them. Hanging?
So disappointed. Hanging.
They die. They all bloody die. Except this one here.
I'm so glad he's back.
Chop off one hand.
Don't be greedy, come on. The outcome is the same.
You're getting old, Clegane. He's not.
That's one.
Give you anything?
Well, he does not want anything. And there they go. What is he looking for? What's he doing? Oh. Looking for shoes? Boots? Is that his new gang? I wonder if he'll ever get converted. I don't think so. He's not the type. No matter what you show him, even if God was in front of him, he'd be like, nah, I don't want to follow you or listen to you.
We are part of something larger than ourselves.
Half the horrible shit in this world gets done for something larger than ourselves.
Cold winds are rising in the north. We need good men to help us. Good and bad, young and old. The things we're fighting will destroy them all alike.
Okay, do you know about the walkers? What is that? What happened? What? The crazy girl is back. Another battle. Another duel. Arya, are you even healed? Can you walk? They will hunt you forever. Ouch. For how long will you run? Just get out of the city. Don't fall. Did you lose her? Good. What's up with the creep music? Where are we? Oh, look behind you. Wouldn't it be smarter to just sneak up on her, creating a lot of unnecessary chaos? I bet you'll lose her again. Nah, that would break my legs. Look at the mess. Now here she comes. The wound is bleeding again. A dead end. Nowhere to go.
On your knees or on your feet?
Needle.
That won't help you.
Okay, how did it go? This episode hasn't been generous with answers. Whose blood was that?
You
You told her to kill me.
Oh, Arya, what the frick? That was brutal.
Finally, a girl is no one.
What are you talking about?
A girl is Arya Stark of Winterfell, and I'm going home.
Well, this was a good one, but I feel like it left us in the dark a lot. Didn't give us many answers. I suppose we'll have to figure out most of it on our own. The first half really made me feel like nothing went our way. And I do feel like I need to watch this episode again, because the conversations were quite heavy, and it was easy to miss stuff. But mostly I'm kinda glad that my far-fetched idea didn't happen. Let's continue struggling on. But I do feel a bit disappointed that the Blackfish is dead. For some reason, I loved him. Just the nickname made him epic. So the Tullys are officially over now that Edmure is their leader. Things are looking bleak for the Stark kids. I have no clue what their next move will be. As things stand now, they have no chance against the Boltons and Ramsay. They need to find another strong ally. But who? That's the question. I feel like this was the episode where every plan failed. Sansa's plan failed. Blackfish's plan failed, Tyrion's plan failed, and even Cersei's plan failed. No trial by combat, come on. They are really taking all the hope away from us. Hopefully they will give it back to us at the end of the season. Feels like we are all done. But also, people don't want to help themselves. Except for Edmure, I guess. Gonna focus a bit on the characters. Let's start with the Hound. I'm glad he's found a gang to hang out with. Those Brotherhood guys seem like decent people, so it's great to have them back. Now Jaime looked so conflicted in this episode. Every time someone challenges him, he justifies it by blaming it on his love for Cersei. I still feel like there will come a day when he will side with the Starks. Or I hope so at least. And he says that he loves Cersei so much. But I could feel some tension there with Brienne. So I don't know. And Cersei? Well, she's screwed. What can she do? She looked like she was about to cry when Tommen walked out of that hall. And I do feel bad for her. But man, I loved her power flex. And for some reason I find myself rooting for her more often. Those fanatics are getting on my nerves. And Arya, well, she's going back. Finally. Her little battle with that girl felt like filler. To be honest, I'd rather have spent some time elsewhere. So many interesting things that aren't shown. But my favorite scene has to be Cersei's power flex. I loved seeing those fanatics scared to death. Sometimes it's great when the bully gets bullied. This season is turning me evil. I feel like I'm cracking. I guess I'll give this one a solid 8 out of 10. Made me look forward to the next one. And my prediction is still that the Greyjoys will come and help Meereen. That's the only thing I have right now. But anyway guys, that's it for this time. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe and leave a like. That would be awesome. Now take care and see you next time.